Hi, introduce myself. My name is Ahmad Tirta, person number one, and I make this video to tell you about the summary of the book that I have read before. So the title of the book that I have read before is Sapiens, and read it in ebook at my Kindle. So before that, I'm so sorry because I haven't finished this book yet. I can give overall summary. Okay. So from this book, explain that human cultures began to take shape about 70,000 years ago. There have been three revolutions in human history. The first one is cognitive revolution, the second is agricultural revolution, and the last one is scientific revolution. Prehistoric humans, 2 million years old or so, were no more important and impressive than other mammals. Homo sapiens means wise man human first evolution in Africa about 2.5 million years ago. The author believes it is unlikely Homo sapiens will survive from another 1,000 years. From about 2 million years ago until 10,000 years ago, multiple human species from the earth together. The vegetation of man evolving from hunched over to upright incorrectly display humans' evolution as a linear trajectory. In fact, the spatial clip simulation. Humans have half brain from their body size. Humans' brain account for 2 till 3% of the body size. They use 25% of energy. Humankind was very much in the middle of the food chains until 400,000 years ago and didn't leap to the top of the food chains until 100,000 years ago. Most animals at the top of the food chains made it through gradually over millions or years. Humans, however, jumped to the top of relatively rapidly. This means that the rest of the food chains wasn't ready and neither were we. Hence we feel anxious and stressed because we aren't used to being at the top. And the advent of fire and cooking food may have opened to the way for the evolution of a smaller intestinal tract and a large brain. There are two theories of how Homo sapiens evolved: incredible link theory and replacement theory. The reality is probably a combination of both theories. First, the SS way Homo sapiens wiped out of the Netherlands. They were too familiar to ignore, but too different to tolerate. The last 12 species of humans died 12,000 years ago. Homo sapiens conquered the world because of its unique language. The cognitive revolution occurred between 70,000 to 3,000 years ago. It allowed Homo sapiens to communicate at a level never seen before in language. As far as we know, only Homo sapiens can talk about things we have never seen, touched, or smelled. Think religions, myth, legend, and fantasies. The telling of myths and stories allowed Homo sapiens to collaborate in a large number of extremely flexible ways. This separates us from all other animals. James came from a group of more than 70 or so. For humans, the group size is usually 170 or so. Beyond that, he can really are gossip and personal communication. You need something more to get large number of people working together. Large number of people can collaborate by sharing common myths and beliefs. In academic circle, stories are known as fiction, social construction, or imagined realities. And imagined reality is not lie because the entire group believe it. Ever since the cognitive revolution, humans have been living in a dual reality, the physical reality and the imagined reality. The ways people cooperate can be changed by changing the stories as myth we tell. Because Homo sapiens share myths were not genetically based. They could adapt and change their behavior as soon as they adapt their new beliefs. They didn't have to wait millions of years for a genetic change. Homo sapiens are the only animals that conduct trade. As far as we know, the human of 3,000 years ago had the same physics, emotion, and intellectual capabilities that we have today. Evolutionary physiology counts the most of our physiology was developed during the period before the agricultural revolution about 10,000 years ago. Instinct to use to hide calories for inward into your DNA. Ever since the agricultural revolution, there hasn't been our predominant way of life for all humans. There have only been options from a variety of cultures. The dog was the first animal domesticated by humans around 15 years ago. In ancient Yuval groups over 10,000 years ago, there was very little privacy, but also very little loneliness. Most of our ancient crossings had much greater and deeper knowledge of their physical surroundings than we do. They was not unintelligent at all. The human collective today now far more overall than the world population of 50,000 years ago. However, at the individual level, we are much more specialized today. Ancient Korea were the most knowledge and skillful people in history. A lack of knowledge about periodic religion and belief is one of the biggest holes in our understanding of human history. Humans traveling across the sea and landing in Australia, one of the most important expedition in history, and marked the moment humans command themselves at the top of the food chain. Homo sapiens first made to American about 16,000 years ago. The setting of America. Across the Siberian Peninsula, through Alaska into Canada, and the United States down through Mexico and Central America into the Andes and the Amazon and all the way to the tip of South America was one of the most rapidly and incredible invasion by a single species the world had ever seen. Incredibly, the agricultural revolution sprang up independently in many different parts of the world. Raised no infants, modern humans had become more intelligent with time. The agricultural revolution actually didn't make the life of the average human better at first. It didn't. However, all of humans to collect more food per unit area and thus the overall population multiple exponential. That's all for me. Thank you for all of you guys that watched this video till the end. I think it's enough for me and bye bye.